Hi, I'm Lisa Miller from the law firm of Miller & Zois. Our firm handles product liability and dangerous drug lawsuits across the country. In this video, we are going to talk about the growing number of lawsuits against Gilead Sciences regarding their popular HIV drug, Viread. TDF is an antiretroviral drug originally developed by Gilead Sciences and sold under the brand name Viread. Gilead is now facing a growing number of lawsuits alleging that the company failed to adequately warn about very serious adverse health effects caused by the drug and intentionally kept a safer alternative drug off the market. Viread was a groundbreaking drug when it first released in 2001. Viread was the first viable treatment for the HIV virus. Soon after the drug's release, hundreds of thousands of people living with HIV were using it to manage their condition. Unfortunately, the amazing benefits of Viread came with significant side effects. It eventually became apparent, however, that these adverse health effects were much more serious than Gilead had originally disclosed. A number of studies have now confirmed that continued use of Viread can cause acute kidney failure, cancer, and osteoporosis, and the incidence rate of these side effects is alarmingly high. Gilead is not being sued simply because Viread can cause kidney failure and bone damage. Gilead is now being sued because there was a safer alternative drug. By the time Viread was released in 2001, researchers at Gilead were well aware of the drug's flaws, and the company had already developed a newer, safer drug called TAF. TAF had the same effect as TDF drugs like Viread, but without all the dangerous side effects. The development of TAF presented a business dilemma for Gilead. The company was already making billions on Viread, and Viread was under patent protection for another 10 years. If Gilead had released its newer, safer TAF drug in 2002, this would have immediately killed the market for Viread. Gilead would have lost a decade of patent-protected sales of Viread worth billions in revenues. Rather than cut off the Viread profits prematurely, Gilead made a very deliberate business decision to delay the release of the safer TAF drug until the patent protection on Viread was almost over. Gilead ended up waiting over 10 years before releasing TAF. When this was uncovered, it immediately led to a wave of product liability lawsuits against Gilead. The lawsuits allege that Gilead had a legal duty to immediately release the TAF drugs once it became aware that there were safer alternatives to the existing TDF drugs. Gilead had a choice between maximizing profits or maximizing patient health and safety. They clearly chose to prioritize profits. By intentionally delaying release of the safer alternative TAF drugs, Gilead exposed patients to 10 additional years of toxins known to damage the bones and kidneys. Our firm is currently accepting new cases against Gilead Sciences. If you are one of the thousands of people who took Viread or another TDF drug for the treatment of HIV, you may have a claim against Gilead. Contact our firm, Miller & Zois, today at 800-553-8082 or visit us online.